been when we were young in the 80s.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Well, I guess I'm not ideal because I kind of spent ages prepping and I was all pleased with myself because I kind of spent a bit of time today getting some research in, and then you've turned up having done the same, and I was like, oh, this is going to be possibly the best episode.
Yeah, it was going to be right up there, wasn't it?
Yeah, and turns out
in the works.
It's July 1981, not July 1980.
Yeah.
And it was me that got it wrong, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's always you that gets it wrong.
People
are always writing into me saying, like, what is it with that fucking guy?
Do you think they're like? It's just an extension of like when you was a sixer and I was a seconder?
Yeah, I suppose it is. Yeah. In a lot of ways, I've always been the senior partner in the relationship, haven't I? Dragging you along through life, wiping your arse for you.
I can't tell you how happy I was when I got made. Was I seconder of Red Six or seconder of Blue Six? And you was a seconder of Red Six first, wasn't you?
Oh, no, when it Grey Six.
Grey Six, yeah.
Because they ran out of fucking colours of woggles, so they just cut up an old bit of plumber's pipe. That fucking it was all like ratty on the fucking end. There's no way they were actually grey woggles. There was no such thing as Grey Six. It was just a bit of pipe cut up.
Run to the litter, weren't we?
We really were.
What's painful?
They just made one up for us, didn't they? There was no one else in their six. It was just me and you. You can be the sixer, and you can be the. How fucking shit's that make you? You were the lowest in the chain of command. He was pleased about it.
I think I went on to be the sixer of Blue Six. I think by the time like I'd got to like the last sort of 6 months of Cubs, which was how old are you then?
Borderline pubes.
You had pubes in them Cub photos. You've definitely got pubes. You're at least a foot and a half above everyone else.
No, let me tell you, I didn't have pubes. I barely had pubes. If I'd have gone scouts, I wouldn't have even had. I'd have been in venture scouts before I had pubes. I was like fucking 5'11" and smooth as an eel.
What a Tinder profile.
Lee John would like that.
That's some serious body talk. Oh dear. But yeah, I remember like thinking like this is the first time I've like been awarded something, and I was thinking about it today, like kind of any kind of like accolade that I've ever had or award. Like you went on to kind of play lots of football, and like I remember you'd go to like presentation nights and you'd have like little football like trophies and things like that. I never had anything like that.
Yeah, but I know it weren't a trophy for being any good. It was a trophy for just spending a year playing football.
See, I'm happy with that. I'll be happy with that. I didn't get any of that, and I think I got I tell you what I got at the end of Cubs. We went to Cub camp. I think you was too scared to go camping without your mum, so you didn't go. And I went with some of the other
they
tough...
They probably checked me for pubes and thought, he can't share a tent with all them young boys.
But I went with some of the other tough kids that weren't scared. And I remember like when I was there, I got my gold arrow, right? Me and Stuart Turner got our gold arrow. And what that meant was, just on the last afternoon... They'd get the whole of all the Cubs from Essex to make this big sort of circle around this flag post, and after everybody got their kind of awards, the big award was the gold arrow, and me and Stuart Turner got called out, stood there with our little three fingers in the Cub thing, and then lifted up the flag up the mast, and then stood there while everyone clapped us. I don't think I've ever bettered that. I think that's possibly the only thing I've ever won that, or got awarded that was of any worth to me anyway. Like I don't think I've ever won anything else.
Oh, I'll tell you what, we won playing kids football. It was like under 13 or under 14. we got absolutely fucking hammered one year, right the way through the season, but we'd only kind of just got together as a team. And I feel like we all knew we had a good time. I'm not on about me, but we had this kid called Danny Eve. He scored 127 goals in a season. He was absolute fucking mustard.
He had pubes.
He had a few, but fucking Ian Mitchell at centre back and Mikey Price, they were like men in a boys' game. Do you know what I mean? They had pubes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Michael Price was probably the first person at my school to have pubes.
Was he?
Definitely.
He had the full Pat Roach down there by the age of 13, didn't he?
He really did. He really did. Can you remember being at school when there was like blokes that are just like completely comfortably just bowling in the showers just with their fucking big old boys and their pubes out?
Yeah.
Like, and I weren't that fella. I was just like, oh, this is awkward. And I was always remember like just kind of nervously having the towel wrapped round me waist, just thinking, oh, if someone fucking rips this off and goes, oh, hey, look, he's got a little bullet and no pubes. I remember just thinking, I'd never get over it. And like, thankfully, I managed to sort of dodge that. But the thought of that, and it was like, and when you'd see them, you know, because you would be fucking checking out what else was going on, wouldn't you?
Yeah, only like out of the corner of your eye, just out of interest.
Yeah.
Whilst trying to make sure you held your towel really tightly so no one saw your little Percy Dalton.
Yeah, it was a little side glance. It wasn't a fucking small town boy video. But it was, you know, I was having a little look, and you know, and you just think when you just see blokes in your year, like actual blokes with like pubes, it was like bloody hell, like Barham. Our mate Barham and Antonio, they would have had pubes when they were like 11.
Oh, Antonio had pubes before he went up to secondary school,
You
didn't
reckon?
they? Definitely. Yeah.
That ought to be illegal. You shouldn't be able to have pubes at junior school. There should be something in place to stop that. They should like
Knit nurse shaves them off.
Come in here. Let's check if your knits. Oh, hang on. You got a bit of an airy face. Pop them off. Let's have a little look down. No, they've got to go. Sorry. Oh dear. Right. We've digressed. We've gone straight into cubs and pubes, and we normally start with music. So, shall we? Well,
No, we start with films, you cunt.
All right.
Every fucking month we start with films.
Okay. Right. Let me just get up movie phone. Hang on. Right. Okay. What you got for films?
Well, I'll tell you what I got was, and I went and watched, I actually done some research this month. I went and watched Arthur, the Dudley Moore film. Have you seen that?
Not for years, but yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was fucking brilliant. It was really good.
It's got a good tune as well, hasn't it?
Yeah.
New York City.
New York City. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. That.
I was going from the verse. We'd have been here a long while. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That it's a bit of yacht rock, that, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose it is. Yeah. Who sings it? Is that Christopher Cross or someone?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
ride like the wind. He done that as well, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. That's a bearded song, isn't it?
Yeah. Sung for a bit.
To be free again.
That sounded like some industrial fucking band from 1992.
Baby, come to daddy.
Oh dear. Yeah, Arthur's good. Like, I've not seen the remake. Russell Brand made a remake, didn't he?
No, I ain't seen that either.
10 or so years ago, yeah. But
I get a bit pissed off with remakes. Like, I think if something's in black and white, then you can remake it. But if it's in colour, what's the point in fucking remaking something that was good anyway?
I'm certainly not disagreeing.
I don't mind a reboot.
What do you mean by a reboot?
Like when they sort of do a bit of a remake, but you know, like the National Lampoon's one.
Have you watched The Vacation?
Yeah, I thought it was really fucking good.
Really funny, but it was not a remake, was it?
No, it was a reboot.
Right. I think you're trying to wing it that a reboot is not a remake.
No, it's sort of
it's just a completely different film. But
it's a reboot of the franchise.
It's just another film in the franchise.
No, because
what are they re-in?
It's not another film in the franchise because it hasn't got the original casting.
It has. They're in it at the end.
Yeah, making a cameo in the reboot.
All right, okay. Well, let's hope we get a bit more of. We agree on something. What's the next one?
I haven't really seen any others apart from Time Bandits.
What a film! Have you rewatched that?
Yeah. Well, see, this was the thing. I was dedicated to doing some research, so I was going to rewatch Time Bandits because I probably ain't seen it for 30 years.
Right.
25 years.
Yep.
I'm sorry to break it to you, but Time Bandits is shit.
What, so you rewatched it?
No, I watched the first fucking 20 minutes. It was just awful. Just like, it's all these little blokes just fucking running around with no storyline and just like on this fucking rambling adventure. It was just rubbish. It's like, I can imagine me sitting here and you saying this to me and me going like, no, it ain't. But honestly, I did try with it, but just like, just once you got over like, he was R2D2, oh, there's David Rappaport, I wonder what happened to him, oh, Wikipedia, oh.
I'm stuck with you now, right? I think if I met you now and you said that, I'd think I don't want to be mates with him.
Bit harsh.
Well,
you go back and watch it. I know your fucking attention span. Your attention span of a fucking gnat. I swear, all through our fucking growing up, right? So when I first learned to drive, he'd pick him up from his house. Every time he gets in the fucking car, oh, I've got a new mixtape.
It's effort. I put effort in.
No, fucking DJ who's never off duty, right? Always your fucking tape. You'd listen to 30 seconds of a song, go, oh, the next one's a good one, and then forward it onto it. And you're still like that fucking... We see here sometimes after the show and put a bit of YouTube on. I'm like, oh, go on, stick on the Thompson Twins. You play the first fucking 12 seconds and then you're on to the next thing.
I ain't off duty, mate. We're in lockdown. I ain't DJ properly for ages. We'll be back open in a month. You can listen to the whole of bloody We Are Detective then. In the meantime, what's your problem with small people?
I haven't got a problem with small...
Well, you have.
No,
because they're all in that and they're fucking brilliant.
I've not got a problem with dwarves per se, but people that aren't dwarves that are small are usually cunts.
That's a bit much. Have you ever met a small bloke that's all right?
See, now they're all springing to mind now, like Bruno Brookes. You know what I mean? Like a little bloke with a big problem about it.
Yeah.
They're all just a bit like dissatisfied about something. Well, I'm sure like we'll have some of our listeners who are smaller in stature are perfectly fine.
Well, I'd like to disassociate myself with these comments because, like, I have no issue with people, whatever their size.
No, me neither.
Like,
you know,
you've just said all small men are cunts.
Above a certain threshold.
Have you ever had an issue with a little bloke?
Yeah, loads of times. Yeah,
but do you think that? Because also, you're really tall, so like,
yeah. What about?
So do you think some people are like a little bit intimidated by that?
No, I try not to loom over people, but I don't know, just like, you know, like you'd be out at a club and just had a few drinks and then it always ends up with some little prick at the bar fucking barging into you and knocking your pint over and trying to make an issue out of it.
So I don't think I've ever experienced it.
Well, the little man big problem thing? You're saying that's not even a thing?
Well, no, you know, it's a well, you know, documented thing, that little man syndrome. And like, there must be something in it because, you know, it's been around for a long time. But
why did they leave you alone?
I just think like people look at you and just think, oh, he's tall, but he looks a bit sort of sickly. He looks like he kind of would have had a lot of time off school.
You're saying I'm an easy target.
And like, whereas I think they look at me and probably think, fucking hell, he looks like he can mix it. I wouldn't want to fucking be on the wrong end of that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
but then why don't they get two of them on each other's shoulders and put an overcoat on and fucking take you on?
Oh dear, for the rest of this podcast, I'm going to try and think of a small person that's wound me up. Bruno Brookes, he's a cunt, make no mistake.
Yeah, well, there's one.
You're allowed to say things like that on podcasts?
What, Bruno Brookes is a cunt?
Yeah.
No, you're only allowed to say it if it's factually accurate.
Oh, in which case Bruno Brookes is a cunt.
Yeah.
I think you probably say the massive cunt. No. He's a little cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You little cunt.
But can a little cunt be a massive cunt?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Bruno Brookes was a massive cunt. I wonder, do you think that was just his problem, that he was like little?
No, he was with Anthea Turner, and like she didn't have any feeling in her fuck flaps, did she? After that pyrotechnic went off up him, and so he's just plugging away at it every night
Was that
with no joy on her face. Just
is that what happened? I know the pyrotechnic. Like,
you can see it on YouTube.
what, her piss flaps?
No, like she's
Right.
wearing trousers and that, but she sat on the back of a lorry, and this stunt bike's meant to just do a jump over her, but the pyrotechnic that was meant to go off, like went off up her front bum, and just like she's got no feeling in her front bum anymore. And so Bruno, he's just plugging away at it every night, just no reaction on her face at all. It's got to be demoralising. I do empathise with that.
Yeah, but would you want to be laying there, you know, if you with your broken chuff and you're looking up and what have you got? That diddy little mullet just fucking going hammer and tong.
I'd get no pleasure from that.
I'd get no pleasure from that. Like, I think I'd rather just the pyrotechnics just blew my fucking brains out.
Yeah.
Right. Do you think she gets a badge for her car?
She's got one of them ones that says you can't see my disability. Unless you're Peter Powell from 1991 to 98.
There's just pulling up the thing on films. Oh no, that's from 1980. Yeah, no, I'm still wrong there. There's nothing else.
I did see there was Blowout, starring John Travolta as a sound recordist and based on the 1960s film Blow Up.
Oh right, no, right, that is on here, but I didn't even recognise that.
No, I ain't seen it though.
Travolta. That's still when Travolta's head was still normal size then, wasn't it? Because it all went weird, didn't it? His head doubled in size, as did Val Kilmer's. Like, and it's just weird how these.
Is it except pumped him so full of Botox?
Possibly.
Is that what's happened?
Possibly. I don't know the real backstory on it, but
Speculate.
yeah, Botox. Go on. What were you gonna say?
I was going to say, talking about Botox, did we talk about Graham Coxon joining Duran Duran?
Did we talk? We have spoke about it.
It was before last month's podcast. You showed me you said, you know who's joined Duran Duran, and showed me the picture, and there's them with all their fucking Botox and their big fat fucking round bloated faces, and then like Graham Coxon with his hands in his cardigan with his glasses in the background.
That's a weird one, isn't it?
Like, he's great, Graham Coxon, and you know, Duran Duran are all right, and I know I fucking moan about them sometimes, but it's a weird old one, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. Okay, right, I've pulled up the charts. We're talking music, let's keep that going. Special's still at number 1.
Yep.
Ghost Town, we spoke about that last time. Spoke about Stars on 45, still at number 2. Can. Did we mention that last time? I think we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like, it's not very good, is it?
Nah. Yeah, I like Bad Manners. Did you like Bad Manners?
Yeah, it was brilliant. Really
like when
funny.
when you was a kid, they were fun, weren't they?
Yeah.
Like Special Brew was good, wasn't it?
Brilliant Special Brew. Lip Up Fatty's good.
Yeah.
Body Talk, obviously we spoke about imagination.
Oh, I did want to say, because we focused obviously on some sexy blokes. We ended up talking about Lee John and Mark Armand last time, and we ended up talking about gay sexy men. Mm-hmm. And I don't want people, you know, I feel like I don't want people to think we're focusing on gay sexy men and saying there's something wrong with it.
Okay.
So I wanted to talk about a straight sexy man.
Okay.
Prince.
Yeah.
Sexy, isn't he?
Yeah. Where have you pulled Prince from?
No, just because we was talking about sexy people, and I didn't want people to think that we're just focusing solely on gay sexy people. That straight sexy people can be just as sexy. And obviously, Mark Armand had the 2 pints of spunk removed, didn't he, surgically from his stomach? But Prince had 2 ribs surgically removed so he could suck himself off.
Yeah. Do you reckon that actually happened?
I've heard it from a lot of different sources, so I've got no reason to disbelieve it.
Okay. I mean, how reliable are them sources?
Well, like in the playground and that.
Yeah. If I had to be honest about this, I mean, Prince. I know you're not a massive fan of Prince.
I'm not a massive fan, but I can appreciate him.
Yeah.
The world would be a worse place if there was no Prince, wouldn't it?
Yes. He died on my birthday.
Inconsiderate cunt.
I know.
Ruin that.
I know. But I am a Prince fan. And one of the things that I guess probably put him in your mind as a very sexy straight man was the fact that he didn't ever seem to not have a very famous or very beautiful woman on his arm. Why would you then put yourself through a really painful procedure?
Because he's that sexy. So, right...
okay, I see what you're saying now. He's just that sexy, he has to suck himself off.
He just can't get enough of it. Like Ryan Giggs, he's just obsessed with it. He just wants it all the time. And whenever he goes out, he needs to have it. He's just one of these blokes that just has to go off all the time. Like you when you was running the round acre.
I just want to clarify something here. I was not doing forward rolls around the round like I'm trying to suck my own belly.
Yeah, he was just a sexy bloke. He couldn't get enough of it.
Me or Prince?
No.
Right. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. If you're that sexy and you've got the means to be able to suck yourself off, fill your boots.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he's a very sexy man. As was Lee John.
Yeah. Gay or straight, if you're sexy...
You're sexy.
You're sexy.
All right.
I'm glad we cleared that up.
Good.
Right.
Motorhead. With Motorhead. At 14. At 6, sorry. Up from 14.
I don't really know a lot of Motorhead. I only really know the Ace of Spades. I don't even think I could tell you how Motorhead by Motorhead goes.
I know Motorhead by Motorhead, which is the only other song I know by Motorhead.
We should say Motorhead a bit more.
Because Roy covered it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, in the early to mid-90s. And I probably heard their version first.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Like, I mean, we spoke about Pat Bomber Roach being a bit of a fucking fella. Lemmy was quite a bloke, wasn't he?
Fucking hell, yeah.
Yeah.
God, yes.
He had more pubes on his warts than I had on my bollocks at that time. I ain't really got a lot more to say about Motorhead. Ace of Spades is a good tune, isn't it?
Yeah. That is it. Like, well, I know we talked about this before, but that is the song. If you went out on a shooting rampage, you just have it on your headphones.
Yeah.
Get your kill count up.
One of the best scenes in The Young Ones as well, when they're going to get the train to University Challenge, and Motorhead are playing Ace of Spades, and Aid runs up to the woman at the cake store and puts that whole donut in his mouth and just flicks at the V's and just runs off. It's
really?
Brilliant. Right, okay, so a lot of these are still in the charts. There was a lot of movement looking at where we was at last time.
Do you have ABBA at number 17 with Lay All Your Love on Me?
Yes.
Where'd you rate that in the ABBA back catalogue?
It wouldn't be in my top 15.
Really?
No.
Right, I want to hear the 15 songs that are better than it then. Well, just give me a couple then.
Angel Eyes. Love that. Dancing Queen is incredible.
Yeah, it's good.
Mamma Mia is brilliant. Winner Takes It All is brilliant. SOS is brilliant.
I think SOS is my favourite.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like Chiquitica.
No, I ain't that asked about that. Or Fernando.
I Have a Dream. I believe in
I don't know about the slow ones. Oh, no.
Winner Takes It All's good.
Yeah.
The one I don't like is Super Trooper.
No, I'm not that asked about Super Trooper.
Not big on money either.
I played that a lot when I was doing the gay clubs. And,
Yeah.
And Gimme, Gimme, Gimme. Or
Gimme,
obviously.
Gimme. Yeah. That's a good song.
Yeah.
They got a lot of fucking good songs, ABBA, haven't they?
Yeah. I'll tell you, I think when Erasure done the ABBA EP was when I went off Erasure.
See, I loved their version of SOS.
Yeah, I think I did at the time, but I think retrospectively they might have lost my respect when they done
A little respect. Well done.
When they done the ABBA. I think I tried to like it at the time. I listened to recently a fucking, what is it, Take a Chance on Me.
Yeah.
And like that bit where MC Kinky comes in the middle of it.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, do you know, there was some dog shit raps, weren't there, in the 80s? Just
Yeah.
that, like, you know, we're just getting on the rap bandwagon and we'll just sling it in the middle of a fucking, no, like, what, just to take a chance with me, pop? Just fuck off.
If you want to be free, you like to be free. Free like a butterfly, free like a bee. Yeah.
Did that go into Soup Dragons then?
Yeah. I'm just doing a random rap in the middle of a song. Yeah, I mean...
Don't be afraid of your freedom!
Seriously, don't.
Yeah.
Number 18, chant number 1, Don't Need This Pressure On by Spandau Ballet. At 19, New Life, Depeche Mode.
Yes!
It's a tune, in it?
It's a tune, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you think's the first song you remember by Depeche Mode? I definitely don't remember New Life.
People Are People.
Oh, really?
Yeah, People Are People or Everything Counts.
Yeah.
It would have been one of them too. I had Chart Hits 83 and it had Everything Counts on. But yeah, probably just can't get enough. Didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Maybe not, though. Maybe it was People Are People.
Just Can't Get Enough is definitely the one I've heard the most.
Yeah, definitely. Or Personal Jesus, which I'm not really that keen on.
See, I like Personal Jesus. I really do.
Like, well, you like the blues, didn't you?
No, I
it's
don't
like a blues riff. Often pop round yours in there where you just your guitar sitting outside your little boozer,
sitting on me porch,
having a cigar.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, they're a massive band for me and you, aren't they?
Yeah.
And, love them. But Personal Jesus literally come on the radio yesterday and I flicked stations because I've just heard it too much.
Did you play that a lot in the club?
Yeah, of course, and still do.
Yeah.
But
I think that does cloud your opinion on things.
Yeah.
No, not about just you, but like me generally. And I kind of thought this was part of the reason you get paid so well to DJ was when I was playing the early 80s stuff. What it's actually doing is like all your first-hand memories, just basically fucking eroding them away and jumbling them up. Like by listening to Enola Gay every single fucking week, you kind of forget where you heard it first and the things it sort of means to you.
Yeah.
Like after finishing doing 80s DJing, it was quite a long while before I could go back to your fucking Enola Gays and you just can't get enoughs and you want me's and actually fucking enjoy listening to them.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a good thing that we're doing a podcast and going back and doing that all over again now.
No, but
spoil it all again.
No, but at least this time we can ruin it for everyone else.
Yeah, good point. New Life's fucking brilliant, and you can't help but just have to kind of do your own little masturbating, fornicating, and doing your own little words on that. For Your Eyes Only, Sheena Easton. I was all prepped to talk about Sheena Easton because in 1980 it was My Baby Works from 9 to 5. I really like that.
Yeah, it's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, it's probably not that good, but I've got really fond memories of that. That really makes me like feel nostalgic when I hear that of being at home in 1980. And where I wanted to go with that was 9 to 5, and just ask you about like your first job.
What, like a Saturday job or a normal job?
Just a normal like Saturday job.
My first Saturday job was I worked in the news agents up the parade.
Yeah.
Just worked there on a Saturday. I remember there's a picture I got of me behind the counter with all the fags in the background, and 20 Bensons is £1.67.
Oh, good times.
Yeah.
Good times. Big array of adult magazines back then?
There was quite a lot of top shelf action going on.
Yeah.
I remember that there'd be blokes kind of shiftily come in on a Saturday, and they'd get a wank mag there. You see them kind of like discreetly get a wank mag down off the top shelf, then get their copy of the Sun or the Mail or whatever,
yeah.
and they'd slip the wank mag inside it, and they'd come up to the counter, and they'd just like carefully open the newspaper up just to show that they had it for you to ring it up.
Yep.
And so I'd always take it and go, Julie, how much is Razzle? There was this fucking bloke. I remember him because I think he lived up the road that your road is off.
Right.
I'm not going to name and shame him here, but his name was Mr. Minter.
Okay.
And he used to come in because I remember his name because he had like paper delivery and that. And he used to come in with his two sons, one of whom would have been like probably just had pubes age, and one just before kind of pubes age. Like I don't know, like fucking. The oldest one was like 14 or something, and the younger one was about 10 or 11.
Yeah.
And he used to get a top shelfer for himself, Mr. Minter, and he used to let them pick one each as well. So they'd come up with their free wank mags, and he'd just buy them. And I just think, like, fucking hell. Like, that's incredible. Like, imagine if your dad bought you a wank mag. And like, because we was feeding off scraps then, weren't it? Like, you know.
Forest porn.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah. But, and then probably about, I don't know, like probably 3 or 4 years ago, I was in the Asda car park. I was just putting my shopping in the boot, and I fucking seen this bloke. And Mr. Minter, you think...
Dirty.
No, you think, I've got to say something. I can't not fucking say something. So he's just putting his shopping in the car, and I've just gone over and tapped him on the shoulder, gone, excuse me, is your name Mr. Minter? Right? And he went, no, mate. Why's that? And I went, it's going to sound really weird, but there was this bloke who used to come in my shop when I was a teenager, and he'd buy a wank mag for both his sons. One was only about fucking 11, and this bloke was like, mate, that's incredible. But it weren't Mr. Minter, and it weren't one of his sons.
That's insane. Why did you feel the urge to remind him?
No, just I needed a bit of closure on it.
Fucking hell. I'm glad that better took it
No, he
well.
laughed along the bloke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of them ones.
Have you ever bought a wank mag? Well, obviously you had job lots, didn't you, from boot sales?
I mean, do you know what? I don't know. This is quite fucking disgraceful, but I don't know if I've ever gone and bought a wank mag from a shop.
I did once.
Did you?
Yeah. And I remember I lived... Where would I have lived at the time? But I know I cycled to Tilbury to get it.
Yeah, you had to go...
I had to get your postcode.
No one knows me. Wear glasses, fake beard.
And I remember going in there and I bought Smash Hits and like some fucking... it probably would have been the cheapest jazz mag that was there. And like I remember just like walking in and like the woman sort of looked at me and I just thought, oh, this is really embarrassing. And I just thought, you can do it. And then just like come out the shop, and it was like when I got on my bike, it could have been like ET. I could have flown home on a bike. It was just like I had them both up my jumper, and I was just bombing it home. And I remember just like coming in and Dad going, "Oh, so yeah, it's going to go and hang out in my room, Sarah." And it was just like, I remember like I had like a board game of whatever it was. I can't remember what it was. And I remember like taking all the plastic casing out and just like carefully laying my jazz mag underneath it. And I think I may have left like the Smash Hits over the top of it, like covering it up as well. And also when I walked past the ball once, I just see this little photograph of just some woman that looked like some sort of middle-aged like Avon lady with her Frupnies out.
Yeah.
And I was just like, Jesus, that's an actual photograph of someone from round here with tits. And like, I remember just thinking, that's coming home, and that was in the box as well. My mum would have given that to like charity. So one day, someone's going to be playing fucking Perfection or some whatever game it was, and just go, "Where's the other canters?" Oh, hello, and there's going to be like some late 80s.
All the pages stuck together.
Definitely. Right. Okay. Going back to the charts. There's nothing on here that I felt is that different from last month. Have you got any else?
I got All Stood Still by Ultravox at number 24. I just wanted to say, have you ever seen Midure? Did you come and see Midure with us?
No.
Right, so we went to see Midure at the Army and Navy in Chelmsford.
Right.
Which, like, for anyone that don't know it, it's just like a fucking, pub venue on the toilet circuit, wasn't it? And so what I was like, that was the scene of your greatest fucking band night, the Battle of the Bands victory, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So what, held like, what, 250 people? Do you reckon 200 people?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and this would have, I suppose it would have been like sort of early to mid-90s.
Okay.
And Midure just kind of ran through a few solo songs and a few Ultravox songs and like to a kind of half-empty venue. And
good?
Do you know, like, I really like some of their songs, and it was good, but it just felt a bit like, fucking hell, mate, like, you was number one, well, number two behind Joe Dolce. And
you wrote Band-Aid.
Yeah, exactly, like, but that must have been the point where, because I was listening to him on the songwriting podcast, Soda Jerker, last week, and you realise what a fucking massive career he's had, and you think that must have been the lowest fucking point before everyone revisited his stuff.
Because he was in a band before Ultravox, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was in
Silk.
Yeah, was it Silk?
I don't know, something like that.
But he did Visage as well, didn't he? He basically formed Visage, didn't he? So like, he's got some fucking hits under his belt, hasn't he?
So I remember like Absolute 80s quite often plays If I Was a... And like, I remember loving that as a kid, and I don't really like that.
Nah.
But he had a comeback in like the late 80s, early 90s. I'm trying to think what the single was called. Can you remember?
Answers to Nothing. Up on a hillside, a preacher tells his story to the crowd. I remember thinking that was all right.
Yeah, I remember I bought that, but I have a feeling if I heard that now, it probably wouldn't be that good.
When I think of that, I think of Paul McCartney's My Brave Face.
I'll tell you what I did hear on an old Top of the Pops the other day that's really bad. That Song of Indifference by Bob Geldof.
Oh, how's that go?
I don't care. I don't care at all.
I'd completely fucking forgotten about that.
Fucking terrible.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's on Top of the Pops, and like, I mean, he's never looked cool, has he? And like,
he really looks like my aunt.
I mean,
but you see pictures of him when he's younger, and he just looks like my aunt when she was younger. Whereas this is something that's never fucking come out.
In at the top 40, just creeping in. Meow, 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 model. She's a model and she's looking good. Do you think the idea of Kraftwerk's better than the songs?
I know what you're saying, but I think it's hard to look back, and appreciate what they kind of did and the time that they did it, because they preempted all, like this was, their fucking second or third wave, wasn't it? When all the kind of, when your Depeche Modes and your Human Leagues were all starting off, and they'd kind of, they'd been doing it for like fucking 10 years or whatever, hadn't they?
And don't get me wrong, I really like Kraftwerk, and I can listen to Autobahn and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I put it on if I go for a run, and it's quite nice to run to. I got sent a box set of all of their albums on CD. It was really nice.
Yeah. How much did you get for it?
140 quid. But I held on to it for a long time until I was skint. And I used to sort of, when I got it, I was all excited, and I sort of put it on. And after like an album, I just thought, I don't think I can listen to another album.
Lee Antonio is listening to this now and calling you a cunt.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And he introduced me to them.
Yeah.
Like, I remember him like playing me Tour de France, and I'm sure, and he had Autobahn. Or it might be Shay Shut. No, I won't say that because he'll fucking kill me, Lee. But yeah, like I remember hearing like Autobahn and just being really blown away. And it's probably still one of my favourite record covers. I love it.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
just think
fantastic,
it's
isn't
so fucking stark and brilliant.
But knowing your attention span, the idea that you can listen
Well,
to...
hang on, where's this coming from?
Eh? Because I know what you're like with fucking switching things off after you've got the first chorus. You're like fucking Steve Wright in the afternoon, but with a shorter attention span. Grab us another beer, yeah. Fucking... I don't know, like... The thing is, I think both of us, you know, well, I'll speak for myself, but I think I'll speak for you as well.
You ain't my sixer.
No, I'm just... well, I was. So kind of, you know, when I left Cubs, Arcade pulled me to one side and said, you will still keep an eye on Stuart, won't you?
I love the fact as you're walking out of fucking... At the fucking... what's the Cub place called? Is it a Den? What was your place called where you went to Cubs?
Hut,
the Cub Hut. As you're walking out, I hate the thought that, like, I'm there all fucking upset and Arcade gives you the fucking Lineker wink as like fucking...
You was like fucking Gaza, all the fucking tears in your eyes. She's fucking done that thing where she points at her eyes and like points at you.
Keep an eye on him, mate.
Keep an eye on him, he ain't going to have pubes for another 5 years.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, like, we generally like 3-minute pop songs.
Yeah.
And I think when you kind of look at Kraftwerk's best 3-minute pop songs, you know, they ain't as good as Depeche Mode's best 3-minute pop songs. I'm sure people will fucking argue that, you know,
wrong,
or OMDs or the Human
Yeah.
Leagues. You know, I think people took what Kraftwerk did and refined it and fucking
Made better pop songs.
yeah.
Yeah. Right, okay. There's one more I want to mention. Have we mentioned Toya on here before?
No, I don't believe we have. What's she up to these days?
No idea. Probably just, I don't know, she must be up to, she must be doing a couple of bits and bobs just to stay busy. Yeah, I don't know what she's up to.
What did you want to talk about regarding Toya?
I just see that she's in the charts with I Want to Be Free.
Oh, right.
Songs aren't very good, are they?
I'm not asked about them, really.
Yeah, I remember like thinking she was like a really massive pop star when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like I remember it being like she was like it felt like the sort of female alternative to like Adamant or something like that.
Yeah, I was going to say exactly the same thing. Yeah.
Like, she was just like really different and visually like she looked brilliant. I don't know if she's doing anything visually brilliant these days, but back then I remember thinking like she was like really weird looking. And
she's a bit more mainstream looking, I've heard, these days.
I've no idea.
No.
No idea.
Not fripping one off in the background.
What's that?
Not fripping one off in the background about it.
I don't know. Maybe I'll pop over to YouTube, see what she's up to. Yeah, but I just thought, I remember thinking she was a really super famous pop star, and when we was out and about at boot sales and record fairs buying loads of old 7-inches, I always bought some Toya ones, and you just listen to them now, and they're just not any good.
Yeah. I haven't really got anything to add to that.
Right. Where do you want to go to next, mate?
Have you done world events for 1980?
Yeah, of course.
Right, all I had for events was John McEnroe's Bjorn Borg's 5-year unbroken run of winning Wimbledon.
We spoke about Borg and that, didn't we?
We done the whole, you cannot be serious, man!
We did.
Yeah, we did that. Ian Botham resigns as England cricket captain after a 12-match winless run.
Beefy, he had pubes.
Beefy he did, didn't he?
Yeah. Have we spoke about Beefy on here?
I don't think we have, no.
I remember an headline, right? And I remember just thinking, when I was at school, in our changing room, the one where I would cleverly try and make sure my towel didn't fall down and expose my button mushroom, there was a poster on the wall which was like an Adidas one or a Nike one, and it was when Botham signed for. He signed for a football team, didn't he?
Oh, fucking Scunthorpe.
Scunthorpe. And it was a picture of Beefy in his football shirt.
Yeah.
And I've got a vivid memory of that. And my other memory was when he was on a tour, he had it off with some bird in a proper session and broke the bed. And I remember the headline was something like, Bonking Beefy breaks bed bonking, or something like that.
It was always bonking, wasn't it?
Yeah. People don't bonk anymore, do they?
No. I remember when it was just before I started working for Burton's, 4 times a night bonking Burton's boss, Ralph Halpern. Yeah.
4 times a night?
Yeah.
Blimey. I suppose that was acceptable in the 80s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But, I remember just thinking, like, I had no interest in cricket. Like, I've still got no interest in cricket.
Nah, me neither.
But, like...
I had a residual interest in bonking.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. But I remember just thinking, like... all the things that I'd probably align with, like, Pat Bomber Roach, I wouldn't have wanted to get a right-hander off of a beard-up Beefy.
Nah.
Like, I reckon he could be a bit handy.
And also he's got the cricket bat, hasn't he, in the back of his escort?
He's always tooled up, hasn't he? He can be tooled up legally, though, can't he?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm just on my way to a match.
Yeah.
But that bloke's eye socket's hanging out.
Oh, dear. Yeah, I haven't really got a lot more bits and pieces for 81, because I had to do it on quick because I got it all wrong.
Oh, here you go, right. On the 27th of July, 1981, there was a very famous marriage.
Okay.
Ken Barlow married Deirdre Langton then, on Coronation Street, just 2 days before the real-life wedding of Charles, Prince of Wales and Lady Diana Spencer. Ken and Deirdre's wedding, I found this out of Wikipedia, was watched by over 24 million viewers, and then it was topped by Charles and Di's wedding, which got 6 million more. 30 million people watched it. That's half of the fucking... That's more than half the country in 1981. I fucking hate the coverage of the Royals. I really fucking... Do you know what my worst bit... Do you know what my worst bit is at the moment?
Go on.
It's Prince William. He makes out he's a really good bloke, but there's always someone there to see it. Oh, Prince William was doing the Samaritans over the pandemic, taking people's phone calls. Oh, but the press were there to see it. Oh, Kate's popped out and left a bouquet for Sarah Everard. Oh, and the press all just caught her doing it. They just fucking tip people off all this. It's just a horrible fucking media-managed shit show. I've got started, haven't I?
If you could create your own king, queen mum, and a prince and a princess, who would you have?
Right. The Queen first. Floella Benjamin.
Okay.
King. What, Paul King?
Yeah.
Jonathan King?
No, let's go with Paul.
Fuck, I've got cramp. Oh, you cunt.
You got cramp.
Oh,
That's what happens when you say things about the Royals.
oh no. Oh, I played five-a-side earlier. I got fucking cramp. Oh, you cunt. I'll have to run it off. Who would you have for king? I know most people they'd probably choose like Mary Berry as the queen.
So why? What's she got to say?
She's made some nice cakes and she's got withered hands. People feel sorry for her.
But that don't make you a queen. That don't make you like someone that you can look towards for.
No, I'm just telling you that's what most people think.
All right. Who would I go with for queen? Pat Butcher. I'll go Pat Butcher. And I think...
No, but Babs, it'd have to be.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, right, yeah, either or. Well, it's my family, mate.
Yeah,
Right.
but Pat Butcher is a fictional character in a TV show.
All right, we'll go Babs. That's a good shout. We'll go Babs. King. I'd be quite happy with Mike Reed.
What one?
Not the radio DJ. I'm going to go for the 70s comedian.
Oh, right. Are all your royal family going to be dead? So who's going to take over from them? Who's Charles? Ainsley?
No, I'm not going to go for Ainsley. Gary Wilmot.
He's affable, isn't he?
Yeah. Funny.
So
Yeah.
Gary Wilmot, first in line to the throne.
Yep.
What about William and Kate?
You
You want a young, kind of upwardly mobile couple?
got any in mind?
I can't think of any who I like both of them.
No?
Like, I'd have said Jay Goody, but she's passed. Do they have to be existing celebrities, or can they just be people we know?
Yeah, anyone, mate. It's your family.
All right. So, like, for William and Kate, Gel. Gel and Donna.
Yeah. That'd be nice. He's a big fan of the Royals. Yeah, I think it'd definitely put an alternative spin on it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm all on board. Queen Mum?
Queen Mum. I'm trying to think of someone. Angela Lansbury.
That's a fucking great show. Yeah. Yeah. All right, well, that's that put to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my memories of the wedding are sparse. I would have guaranteed my mum would have been there, tears, loving it. Like, I can't imagine my old man would have given a shit. I remember thinking it was a massive deal, and I would definitely have watched it, but I think would just have been really bored. And to this day, when there's royal weddings or occasions, my family love it, and I have to go and sit in another room because I have to appreciate that they love it, and what they don't want is me sitting there
Not a black cloud
like
over the
a
top
black
of it.
cloud,
Yeah.
just pissing and moaning, and it's like it's not fair. I go in my own little safe space and just have a little rant to myself, or maybe just get into a massive row on social media about it.
Well, at least with the Duke of Edinburgh's coverage being like the whole day, you know, you've got a 6-hour wank window because you know they're all just going to be glued to that for 6 hours.
Yeah,
Up the shed,
Yeah.
blinds down,
yeah, absolutely.
open up perfection.
There's Maureen from Tilbury in a little photo. Yeah, okay, and so I think that was the only event that we wanted to speak about. Barlow, my earliest memory of Coronation Street was Johnny Briggs, who died recently.
Yeah.
When Baldwin, when they had a tear up.
Who lumped who? Barlow lumped Baldwin, didn't they?
Barlow lumped Baldwin.
Oh, 'cause Baldwin had been slipping Deirdre one.
Yeah. Baldwin was a fucking dude, wasn't he? He was like
Prince, though. He was a sexy bloke, wasn't he?
He was.
Like Ryan Giggs. He just...
See, I don't follow football. Does Ryan Giggs like to have it off?
He just can't stop having it off, but it's got him in bother.
Right.
He's bonked his brother's missus,
Okay.
and now like he's meant to be managing Wales now in the Euros.
Right.
But I think
He can't go because he needs to have it off.
no, I think he just got so like het up with his sexual frustration. He gives. I think he got so het up with his sexual frustration that I think he gives some bird a dig.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can be too sexy for your own good.
He should have just had the ribs removed.
Yeah. Would have been better for everyone.
Definitely.
Do you reckon you can get that done in the NHS?
Nope. I've tried.
The thing is, like, nowadays it's a thing though, isn't it? Sex addiction.
Yeah,
Like, you know, in the 80s you was just a pervert.
yeah.
Like, but nowadays it's like, well, hang on a minute. No, he's not.
Oh, he's got sex addiction.
He's got sex addiction. He loves spunking up. And I think maybe we're maybe not that far away where you can have your ribs removed on the NHS.
You know, and who's to say that's a bad thing?
Exactly. We're going to finish on television as usual.
Yeah.
Well, I imagine most of the weekend television would have been taken up.
It was just all royal wedding.
Oh, look at that. Started at 7:30 in the morning.
And it's
How fucking boring. Do you know what that would have been? Who's that royal correspondent? She gets on my tits. Jenny.
Jenny, what's her name? Yeah.
Like, it involves a royal. Let's wheel her out. Like, how can you be an expert on the royals? Like, but it's all gossip and it's all just guesswork.
But I suppose you just kind of you just follow everything they say and do all the time, you know, and eventually you kind of learn enough knowledge to become an expert.
That's probably what makes you an expert, correct?
Nicholas Witchell as well.
Oh.
Do you know what? I'd just kick his face off if I ever met him. Just what a waste of a life. Like, he's an intelligent bloke.
Episode, this. Yeah, it is a waste of a life. That's a very good point.
Fawning over that bunch of fucking horrible lizards. Do you know what? I don't think I've ever thought, I'm glad you're dead, until the Duke of Edinburgh died. I honestly don't think I've ever thought, I'm really glad he's dead. Do you think you've ever thought that about anyone? I'm glad he's dead.
No, not really.
Maybe like on Tom Sawyer or something.
What?
Like on Tom Sawyer, if we're Injun Joe or someone, like one of the fucking bad people would have died.
Yeah.
I might have thought then, I'm glad he's dead.
The only time I've ever wanted to see someone die was Nurse Ratched, when Jack Nicholson's strangling everyone throughout the cuckoo's nest. I wanted her to die so much. But no, I think even with like prolific sort of criminals, like I'd rather they suffered for a bit longer than died. But yeah, I just think them first few hours of the royal wedding would have just been like talking to people, just waving plastic flags. You go, oh, I love them. I just love them. And like, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in watching a car arrive to pick someone up. I'm not interested in like people dressed up to the nines. I'm just not interested in it. That went on from 7:30 in the morning till 1:45 in the afternoon on ITV. Fucking hell. Like that.
No, it's living hell as a kid, isn't it? That fucking being on TV. Just want some cartoons.
Exactly. And did we get any cartoons on that day? No. Not on ITV, no.
Captain Caveman and Hong Kong Phooey were completely fucking cancelled.
Oh, how good was that when they come on?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then in the afternoon, well, let's get in a sort of Saturday night. Oh, it must have been was it a Friday? Did they get married on a Friday? Oh, that's weird.
I don't know. I've just got whatever fucking day they got married. It's just
because at 5 o'clock is Give Us a Clue, and I remember really liking that.
Yeah, I like Give Us a Clue.
Yeah, bit of Lionel Blair, Una Stubbs,
all moved up, didn't they? Keep the seats warm.
Absolutely, I like that.
Yeah,
like was it Aspel?
It was Aspel, wasn't it?
Yeah. I remember thinking it was great. Yeah. We really used to like a bit of that. Was obviously a guaranteed game at every family do. We play Give Us a Clue.
Yeah.
Never really liked it when people called it charades.
Do you know what? I think retrospectively, I've talked about charades, but it was always Give Us a Clue.
100%. 6:15 Crossroads. I used to have to go to bed after Crossroads.
Oh, did you? Were you allowed to watch Crossroads?
Yeah. Like, my mum watched it, and like...
How did the theme tune to Crossroads go?
Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, and I remember, like, quite enjoying it. I remember, like, liking Benny.
Yeah.
Like, he was lovable, wasn't he?
He was a precursor to Ricky Gervais's Derek in a lot of ways.
I really liked...
Wasn't he?
He was just a nice bloke.
Yeah.
Like Derek.
Yeah.
Was it Meg Mortimer? Was that her name?
Meghan Markle.
Meg Mortimer. the whatever her name was, Noel.
Noel Gallagher. Meg Mortimer's High Flying Birds.
Then Corrie was on. Saturday Night Fever. The movie.
Saturday Night Fever was on.
It's good, that.
Do you know what? I don't reckon I've seen Saturday Night Fever, since about 1980 something.
Yeah. Oh, you
Have you seen it lately?
I reckon I watched it a couple of years ago. Like,
I'd fucking watch that in an heartbeat now, but
yeah. It's fucking cool, John Travolta, wasn't he?
yeah,
It really was.
before his head blew up.
And
He shouldn't have swapped it with Nicolas Cage, should he?
it all went wrong after
It
that.
did.
Back to the royal wedding. It's bore off. And then, just looking on BBC One. Carriage processions and marriage service. The marriage service. Oh, it was on both channels.
They even had it on like at night time, didn't they? Like they went back to it.
You had to get up at 7 o'clock for Bugs Bunny. Fucking hell, tragic. It's just that toss all day. What's that noise?
I think it's a fox.
Can you remember Fox in a Box?
What are you going to do with it?
Fucking eat it. Oh dear, right, that's TV done.
Have you got anything else?
No, I don't think so, have you?
Well, I thought for a change, what we might do is I looked at the BBC Radio 1 lineup. I think this was for the day of the royal wedding. And so I thought what we could do is I could go through the DJs and we could play nonce or no nonce. So I'll say their name and you say whether you think they're a nonce or not.
Okay.
Right. 7 o'clock, you had Mike Reid.
Not.
No, not Pat Butcher one, the other one.
Not.
He presented Saturday Superstore. Pop of the Form. No?
Nope.
Okay. 9 o'clock, Simon Bates.
Definitely not.
No, I've got not. All right. 11 o'clock, Andy Peebles.
No.
Began as a nightclub DJ in the 1960s.
No.
You know the kind of things that was going on in nightclubs.
No.
Sure?
Definitely not.
Right, 12:45, Paul Burnett.
Nah, not at all.
Burnett replaced Jimmy Savile as the long-time host of the Vintage Chart Show on the BBC World Service.
It was time to move on. They needed a change. Fair play. Big shoes to fill. Unfortunately, he's always going to be associated with that. So, no, definitely not.
Right, 2:30, Dave Lee Travis.
Who's on at 4:30? Oh, yeah.
Right, 4:30, Peter Powell.
Nah, definitely not.
Presented Top of the Pops.
Yeah, but like he looked like I think he was one for the ladies, old Peter Powell.
He had a few barren years, married to Anthea Turner, 1990 and 98.
Yeah, but
Hard woman to please.
Yeah, she was, but I reckon he had a good go.
8 o'clock, Richard Skinner.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
I've got no details about him, so he couldn't have been. 10 o'clock, it's going to be a hard one for you to admit. John Peel.
This has been a good game. Right. So, yeah, I mean, it's quite a lineup of DJs there. And
While residing in Dallas, Texas, in 1965, he married his first wife, Shirley Ann Milburn, then aged 15. He was 63.
No, he wasn't. Oh, dear.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Acceptable in the 80s. And we'll be back. We'll be back next month for August 1981.
See ya.
See you later.
Remember remembering when we were young in the 80s.